This was state-sanctioned terrorism. This was something that other Americans did to other Americans, solely because of the color of their skin.
So just saying we apologize that this massacre took place 100 years ago is simply not enough.
Individuals need to be involved and recognize their own agency and their own responsibility in moving us toward reconciliation.
The city of Tulsa has an obligation to acknowledge this history. And when we talk about, making an apology, we want a specific apology that addresses what actually happens, that shows that the city of Tulsa understands the impact that this event has had on our community.
Why can't there be repair for something that the state and city and the government did? The people who came over here were deputized by the sheriff department. This wasn't some just vigilante Klan group, but they got deputized to do what they did. We haven't had a police investigation. We haven't had a district attorney's investigation. We haven't had an attorney general's investigation, a U.S. attorney general, none of them.
So we've had some instances of genuine apology here in Tulsa. Mayor Susan Savage, Mayor Kathy Taylor have apologized on behalf of the city.
Governor Keating made an apology.
Former Police Chief Chuck Jordan apologized on behalf of the police department.
This series of apologies that happened, it seemed to be a move towards true acknowledgement of this event. It seemed to be a move towards the city of Tulsa and the state of Oklahoma taking some responsibility. It gave some hope that we could then begin to move forward towards having conversations about reparations. It's hard to accept that this is as far as we've come.
It's sad, and it shows that we still are not yet what we ought to be.
That we are only now resuming the mass graves investigation, that only recently has the state Department of Education required that this be included in our history classes. So just saying we apologize that this massacre took place 100 years ago is simply not enough. We want you to outline, basically to bullet point exactly what you are apologizing for, so that we understand and we believe that you truly understand what was done.
For me, that comes with the recognition that we can never fully repair the damage once the damage is done, but we can make efforts at that. Part of the acknowledgement of our history has to do with dialogue, engaging with other people about this history in ways that allow us to better understand what happened, why it happened, and what we can do about it.
It's difficult to accept and to acknowledge that this is as far as we've come.
We don't get to be the best community we can be unless we address the wounds of the past. We have historical racial trauma that's gone unaddressed for many years. That's not made it better, it's made it worse. We have to have compassion and empathy and make apology where appropriate. And we have to strategically think about what we can do to make it better. And we're not making it better for Black folks only, we're making it better for the community at large. This is not a Black issue, it's a community issue, it's a human issue.
When a real public apology is made, it has to acknowledge the existence of mass grave sites. And I would hope that there would be some acknowledgement about how this process continues to impact our community.
We all have some responsibility. And it's too easy for us to say, oh, the city should be doing this, and oh, the state should be doing this. Well, what are you doing? And what is your role? What's your responsibility?